Tears for the Tear God, Salt for the Salt Throne, and Gas the Leaf Tribe.
So this one is my favorite tracking map for coronavirus. Mostly because if you zoom out far enough, it starts to look like a humanity is over party. So that's nice. And you can see here the vast majority of cases are still in China. We'll talk about later why I don't trust those numbers. But check this out. Italy, Iran, and South Korea are making a run on this thing like they're trying to win. And way down here with now 252 confirmed cases is Canada. And while we're clearly a dark horse in this race, I believe we have what it takes. I believe through our government's inaction and our inability to have taken this seriously until just yesterday, we can do it. We can still all fucking die. No, we're not all going to die. Just 3% of the population.
Hear this dirge and despair.
Our government's been saying all the wrong things for the past 8 weeks. It's just the flu, bruh. There's no need to stock up on anything or ever be prepared for any kind of contingency just in case. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Our government has even said shit like, you know what's more dangerous than any virus? Racism. Eat the bat, bigot. And done absolutely nothing to suspend travel from affected areas. Not a thing. And then one day, Sophie Trudeau gets a sniffle and bang, Justin Trudeau, self-quarantine, except, for a cameraman. Quarantine selfie. And after all of that, weeks and weeks and weeks of the government pushing, don't worry, and all our media saying, oh, no, it's fine. Now, when you search Coronavirus Canada on Google, it comes up, SOS Alert, Coronavirus Disease COVID-19, and all these articles. And these are the top stories for today. The other day when I first discovered this, the stories were, this is a global pandemic. An infant in Canada has the virus. And, oh yeah, my favorite was something along the lines of, yes, you do need a coronavirus emergency kit. Here's what should be in it. And then immediately the next fucking day, that's where we started having those shortages on shelves. Paper, pasta, and water just not in the stores anymore. Just fucking all because they didn't want to tell us before. Now, here's where it gets really great, is our government, all right, went ahead and suspended our government. Amid coronavirus fears, they've all decided to suspend Parliament for 5 weeks before doing anything to affect travel. Planes from China, Iran, and Italy still land here. No one gets screened. No one gets tested or quarantined. And still the RCMP is dragging bags across the border from the United States of illegal immigrants without any screening, without even asking them where they were originally. Because that's racist or something. I don't fucking... Let me be straight. This next section is all speculation. Now, I have reasons to believe the things I believe. But I haven't done enough research to present that to you. I would recommend, if you're interested in someone doing the legwork, is in particular about Canada, a man by the name of Frank Vaughan. Go ahead, find his videos. He works a lot harder than I do and is very passionate about this. So, China. Why don't I buy that shit? Well, we all know the old adage, don't trust China. China is asshole. Looking at the rate of infection in places like Italy, Iran, South Korea, there's no way that China got this corralled. Their population is too vast. Their cities are too crowded. 80,000. I think they just stopped testing and they have more in the millions and millions of cases. And that's another thing. This virus has a particularly long incubation period where a person can be asymptomatic but still contagious. And the virus can survive for as long as 5 days on some surfaces in some situations. and can be transmittable through the air, apparently. Couple that with a global shortage of testing kits, and what you have is no idea how many cases there actually are. And it starts to make me think that maybe this thing is more like cockroaches, where if you see one cockroach, there's 100. And if you see 100, there's 10,000 or more, that the infestation is already out of fucking control. We really don't know yet. I have noticed the expansion seems to have slowed in Italy, but I also understand that Italy's hospital system, their healthcare system is at capacity, so that's going to slow them down in further testing. Iran may just be not telling anyone. I heard someone speculating as many as 1 million cases in Iran already. I don't know where they got that number, so don't quote me on that, but at this point, I just don't buy it. Again, like I did a few live streams and said, don't lose your minds. Yeah, lose your minds a little. Be prepared. I hope you're all prepared. And I hope God goes back on his word and just ends it all. Because fuck this noise, man.
Relevant links to shit I said in the description. Maybe. I'm Irving Twin. Like, subscribe, or don't. It's a silence us? At least it used to be.
Slanesh sings through us.